Gianna trying to steal my thunder here. Bless for the sub. Ted, you beautiful human being, you. But here we go. Xiaorong back into the ring as Gianna definitely, guys, trying to make the most of this golden opportunity that has fallen into her lap. And not showing any respect towards Xiaorong, attempting to get under the Empress's skin and perhaps make off with a massive win here on Shockwave episode 54 indeed. Fresh off the heels of what was an unforgettable Ascendance 11 event, my friends. 3 days of non-stop action. But now it's time for a whole new season here in CMV. And right now you're tuning into the B show. If you want to watch the A show, you'll have to tune in for Octane this upcoming Wednesday, where your boy, the voice of CMV, back in charge, putting together the best wrestling roster in the world today. But we'll have to make do with whatever Madison Wright cobbles together here tonight. As Gianna, undoubtedly, still feeling the effects of the Magnificent 8 ladder match at Ascendance 11, where I think we can all agree she got the brunt of the ass kicking in that matchup. She took many nasty spills, but still standing, and like I said before, looking to capitalize on this shot she's been given here to knock off the new Women's World Champion. Xiaorong may have finished her story in the main event of Ascendance 11 Day 2, defeating Ellen Quinn to become the new Women's World Champion. But now that one story is finished, a new story begins, and she definitely doesn't want that story to begin by losing here tonight, her first night as champion. But Gianna looking to make that the case. She is going hard at the new Women's World Champion here. Beautiful sit-out gourd buster. Before the brand split properly takes hold, we've got some amazing action to look forward to here this evening. What a main event in and of itself, as the Anarchy champion Peligro, guys, gonna go one-on-one with Bison the Barbarian. As right now, Gianna, with that leg trap DDT of hers, has got the champion right where she wants her, but Xiaorong not out of the fight yet. A desperate escape right there. I'm going to follow Gianna to ringside. Oh, gets back into the ring, though. Not looking to play around. Oh, okay. Xiaorong perhaps not too sure what she wants to do here. But indeed, that main event going to be the true story as old as time itself. Speed and agility up against pure power. Dropped right down to Xiaorong's knee. Nice arm drag, of course, the winner of that Magnificent 8 ladder match. You know, more than likely watching this matchup, that would be Ari Lee. Climbed the ladder at Ascendance 11, unhooked that briefcase, and now can cash in anytime, anywhere for a shot at Xiaorong's Women's World Championship. Something Xiaorong knows a lot about, but wait a minute! Time bomb! Time bomb from the champion! Referee taking his sweet time, getting into position, but it doesn't matter because this match is over. Xiaorong nabs the victory. Her face might still be sore after that slap across the face, but a victory to make up for it. As I was saying, Xiaorong knows all about that Magnificent 8 contract. She cashed in, but failed a couple of years ago. Ari Lee, wherever she might be right now, watching, and Xiaorong, the only thing she has to watch is her back. Thank you very much, Theo, for the raid. And, well, guys, how about this matchup coming up next? Kind of coming out of nowhere, but it's for the NGW Championship, guys. And, well, the defending champion, JB Hayes, is offering a handshake, but it looks like the challenger, Amare Rivers, not too keen on reciprocating as he pays for it. Hayes with a cravat driver. And you all know that I'm not one to spread rumors, but Amare Rivers, coming off of his devastating loss at Ascendance 11, his loss in under a minute to Bison the Barbarian, but somehow he gets a NGW Championship match here tonight. We know Tailcoat Val loves pulling those strings of hers in the shadows. What favors has she called in to perhaps earn Amare Rivers this opportunity? Which, hey, I'll say it with my chest. Amare does not deserve such a shot like this here tonight, but I'll also say we have seen Rivers pull out some unbelievable wins when his back was against the wall before. I mean, look to his win against Bison the Barbarian at the top of the new season, right? Handing Bison his first loss since returning, and well, nobody expected Amare Rivers to be the one to accomplish that feat. This would definitely be a hell of a way to bounce back. I mean, we're all going to remember for a while, maybe for years to come, Bison the Barbarian obliterating Amare Rivers on the grandest stage of them all in about 20-30 seconds. But we'll also remember, if he can be the one to hand JB Hayes his first loss ever. Hey, we just talked about it. Amare Rivers, already known to be a streak breaker. But JB Hayes is coming off his biggest win yet at Ascendance 11, retaining his NGW Championship against Hall of Famer Paul Devine, and he's definitely not looking to let that win go to waste here, hoping to follow up with another big championship defense suicide dive. I don't know how the hell he caught Amare Rivers. Impressive, though, gets caught with a kick right there. Pele kick from Amare. And JB is certainly attempting to show respect, maybe not fully realizing who he's up against here. Offering that handshake, which Rivers promptly shot down. It's back into the ring. JB Hayes looking a bit hesitant to join him here. Has to, though. Of course, he does have the champion's advantage. He can retain if this bout were to end by count out or disqualification, one way or the other, but knowing JB Hayes, he doesn't want to win like that. This is a very prideful young man. Beautiful combination right there. The hot shot into the neck breaker, and now a clothesline. How about another one for you? Duncan Amare's clothesline turns around, snap power slam by the NGW champion, and looking to keep it that way here tonight. The freeze, the shatter. Lifts him up, and the cutter, just like that. My boy ain't playing around. Into the pin. 1, 2. But the 3 count, nowhere to be found. No tres. For JB Hayes, up for Newcomer of the Year and the 11th annual CMV Glammy Awards, guys, which have been officially posted on our Discord and Twitter. Make sure that you vote. Let your voice be heard. JB Hayes, unpinned, unsubmitted. This kid has one of the brightest futures here in CMV. But will he taste defeat for the very first time? Big forearm smash to counter whatever Amare Rivers may have been going for there. And now a quick leg trip. Targeting the left knee of Amare Rivers. JB not going to waste this chance. Another cutter into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and JB Hayes is still the NGW champion. Yet another big win for this young kid. Wait a minute, though, guys. Wait a minute. Look at JB. Oh! He's going to offer the handshake again. No! Amare! With a cheap shot. JB Hayes didn't learn his lesson. He wanted to offer respect again. But Amare Rivers with a cheap shot right to the jaw. And it seems like JB Hayes gonna have to work a lot harder if he wants to earn the respect of Amare Rivers. Well, as JB Hayes recovers from that sore jaw, but retaining his NGW championship against Amare Rivers, remaining undefeated. Coming up next, we still have a hell of a show to come. Some great action to look forward to, including Mr. Green and Reese Matthews at last, one-on-one, in the ring. Nothing that Mr. Green can do about it. He signed the contract, and Reese Matthews at last with the chance to put hands on the Paragon of Prosperity and our Whopper main event. Peligro, Bison the Barbarian, Speed and Agility against Pure Power. That is going to be an instant classic, I'm telling you right now. It's going to be a barn burner. A hog of a battle there. Undoubtedly. But coming up next, speaking of hogs, Isaac Richardson, the one true alpha, with some new management. Jay Davis, who of course brought C2 Alphasaki into CMV, who we saw at Ascendance 11 absolutely demolish Hall of Famer Dave Turner. But it seems like Davis expanding his horizons and finding himself some new clientele in the form of Isaac Richardson, who's going to be going one-on-one with Ty Makata coming up next here on Shockwave. Richardson, a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match at Ascendance 11. The shortest, perhaps, Money in the Bank ladder match in CMV history. That match won by Ugbjorn. Now walking around with that Money in the Bank contract. All the champions on high alert. But Isaac Richardson looking to potentially turn his career around with the help of Jay Davis. The absolute... This guy doesn't even fit in the frame, man. That's how gargantuan Isaac Richardson is. This is a scary, scary individual. Jay Davis with confidence, swagger in his step. He's putting together quite the clientele list here in CMV. Look, we all know when I get into that ring, I do damage. I lasted longest in the Royal Rumble match a couple of years ago. Just in case you didn't know, now you know. But you could not pay me to get into the ring with Isaac Richardson. Ty Makata is a brave man. I'll give him that much. A brave man, but stupid, if you ask me. This is certainly going to be a test for one half of Osakai and Ty. Perhaps the Osakai may have had better luck going up against Richardson here, but no, he's too busy in catering. Crunching down on some Tater tots. I don't know. What do they serve back there? I don't eat in catering. And there's Ty Makata trying to show some confidence as he makes his way down the ramp, but he certainly has to know that he's in for a climb here. A tall task if he hopes to somehow leave victorious going up against Isaac Richardson. Ascendance 11 now behind us, my friends. And the return of the brand split. Madison Wright slumming it up here on Shockwave, while yours truly will be leading the charge on Octane. Make sure you tune in this upcoming Wednesday. A new era on Octane. Fairness. Integrity. It's going to be a hell of a show. Right now it's Isaac Richardson and it's Ty Makata. And Makata gonna make the mistake of turning his back, looking to pander a bit to these fans here in attendance, perhaps knowing that he doesn't stand much of a chance. He at least wants to get his shit in while he can, but well, he's definitely gonna pay for a big old elbow drop, and now pulled back into a one-handed spine buster. Another elbow drop. That one had a little bit of pizzazz behind it, though. And I didn't think it would happen this quickly, that Richardson would begin to just absolutely dominate. But I guess I shouldn't have expected anything less. Look at that military press, just with ease, dropping Makata down onto the canvas like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Now a sidewalk slam. Isaac Richardson toying around with Ty Makata here, beating his chest, looking to mark his territory here on Shockwave. A new beginning for the one true alpha, with Jay Davis calling the shots. Up on the top rope, Makata's put big right hook. Kind of knocked him out right there, but Richardson not finished. A stalling superplex, allowing the blood to rush to Makata's head. I mean, unparalleled strength by the one true alpha. Having fun with Ty Makata here. Sick looking back elbow, and then using that rather large derriere of his to crush the cranium of Ty Makata, who desperately rolls to the outside, hoping and praying for a reprieve, but no such luck. Those prayers go unanswered. Gonna drag him by the hair back into the ring, say, "Where you trying to go, boy? I ain't finished with you just yet." Double axe handle. And now Richardson, perhaps at last having enough fun, falling powerbomb, and that would be enough to put away Makata right there. But it seems like Richardson isn't content. Thumbs down, calling for it. Isaac Richardson up onto the shoulders, going for a ride. Spins him around, sit out powerbomb. 1, 2, 3, and that's going to be as dominant a victory as you will see here in CMV. Isaac Richardson battering Ty Makata here tonight. Not even a drop of sweat. With ease. Isaac Richardson, and look at Jay Davis. He is certainly happy with the performance of his new client here tonight. And why wouldn't he be? Putting the Shockwave roster on notice. Golly, you know, I feel like I've barely had a chance to catch my breath so far here on this episode of Shockwave. It's just been non-stop action thus far, and it ain't gonna stop anytime soon. It's coming up next. We've got some 6-man tag team action coming our way. Tornado tag team action, that is. And the Psycho Imperium have already made quite the impact here tonight, ruining the championship celebration of Ricky Delaney, coming out here to speak from the heart on his win at Ascendance 11, toppling Shea Hoxton to capture the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. But coming to reign on Delaney's parade was the Psycho Imperium. A gaggle of masked men doing the bidding of Hunter Quinn and viciously beating down the Juggernaut as they stake their claim to a shot at Delaney's undisputed Heavyweight Championship. And Hunter Quinn saying, "You've got some unfinished business with Josh Omega." And Josh Omega saying point blank, quite bluntly, "This isn't a challenge. This is gonna happen. I will take that undisputed World Heavyweight Championship from you." So the Psycho Imperium definitely not wasting a millisecond in establishing themselves as the group here on Shockwave. But Delaney, valiant as can be, refusing to go down, beaten, bloody, got to his feet. He said, "Do you see me running? Here I am. I'm the champion. If you want a piece of me, come and get yourself a slice." But it's not Ricky Delaney that the Psycho Imperium has to worry about tonight, as they are up against the new unified World Tag Team Champions, The Influence, Yvonne Salvatore and Tristan Parker, victorious in that turmoil match at Ascendance 11. And Parker certainly got his viral moment on the grandest stage of them all. But now, as we saw earlier tonight, not too keen is he on having that target painted on his back. We saw the two of them hiding in the boiler room, trying to stay away from the Psycho Imperium, who certainly have their sights set on the Unified World Tag Team Championship as well. Far from elated about having to get into the ring with Hunter Quinn and his buddies here tonight, but at least they've got some backup in the form of the Charm City Saint, Brandon Ace, who is definitely here in this new season of CMV, looking to finally break out as that future star we know he can be, that we've hailed him as since his very first match here in CMV. A lot of people thought Ascendance 11 would be his moment, that he'd walk out as Mr. Money in the Bank, but obviously that wasn't the case. But no days off for Brandon Ace. He's back to work here. And perhaps he's got his eyes on that beautiful Intercontinental Championship that's back around the waist of Hunter Quinn. A win here will definitely go a long way, and perhaps earning him that shot. There we go, Tornado Tag Team action. It's Hunter Quinn, Trevor Hannibal, and Maverick Flynn repping the Psycho Imperium, going up against The Influence and Brandon Ace. The Psycho Imperium knew that they had to make a statement post Ascendance 11, and now with this brand split, wanting to establish themselves as the crew here on Shockwave. And I'd say they certainly accomplished that. They put Ricky Delaney on notice. They went after the biggest dog in the yard. You know what they say when you go to prison? Day one, you target the biggest guy there to show you mean business. That's what the Psycho Imperium did tonight. They went after Ricky Delaney, and now they're going after everyone else who dares to get in their way. There's some merit to what Hunter Quinn and Josh Omega said. I mean, there is some unfinished business there between Omega and Delaney. They are currently 1-1. Delaney may have knocked off Omega the first time they fought, but Omega got the more recent victory back at Homecoming, you'll recall. So Omega sees himself as the rightful #1 contender post-Ascendance 11. It's hard to argue. We've still got some great action to come here tonight, though, my friends. Get this. We have got Bloody Justice and Troy Colt 1-on-1. We've got the Bloody Brit here in action. We've got Mr. Green and Reese Matthews at last, 1-on-1. And in our main event, we've got Peligro, Bison, mano a mano. What a match that's going to be. As, of course, this is a Tornado Tag Team matchup. All 6 men active at the same time. It's a bit of a fuck fest, as we like to say here in CMV. You can only win by pin or submission in the ring, as we see Maverick Flynn using his brute force, trying to break the neck of Brandon Ace. Quinn following up with some stomps to the hand. Here comes Salvatore trying to help out. Trevor Hannibal all the while with a stiff knee to the face of Tristan Parker, man. Not the moneymaker, come on. He's got to hit that quota, man. Daily uploads to TikTok. He can't do that with a broken nose or a bruised eye. Trio backbreakers for Salvatore, who has become isolated here at ringside. Back in the ring, though, we see Tristan Parker and Brandon Ace working together against the Hardcore King. Standing Seafire. It is hard to believe that Brandon Ace thus far here in CMV is yet to hold championship gold. Like I said from day one, myself and many others have pegged Brandon Ace to be a future megastar here in CMV. He just hasn't had his big breakthrough moment yet. Maybe it comes sooner rather than later, though. The Psycho Imperium not looking to let it come at their expense, however. As we see at ringside, Salvatore attempting a vertical suplex, maybe drops out of it as Quinn. Brandon Ace with a pin here in the ring. It's only a 1 count and then a drop kick right to the face. Maverick Flynn. A double leg takedown, leading into that decapitating lariat. Wasting no time, going straight after Ace, who's able to escape that powerbomb position. Parker all the while going for his head kick. Nice counter by the former NGW champion. Spirit bomb, gonna shake the entire ring. Flynn follows up, powerbomb on his own, into the final flash knee. Tristan Parker is catching that work right now. He's getting battered. Sit out powerbomb. Give this kid a break, man. There we go, he's able to fight back with whatever he might have left, but fighting back for naught as the number game keeping him in trouble now at ringside. Able to wiggle free, reverse DDT, takes down the Mastodon. In the ring, a suplex cutter. The Trevor Hannibal up to Brett Rope goes the model, Yvonne Salvatore, with a jaw that can cut through steel. Well, both he and Brandon Ace had the same idea. And Brandon Ace was certainly successful. Salvatore not so much. Hunter quickly to send him back into the ring. Look at Tristan Parker just playing around, having himself a good time. Trevor Hannibal gonna try to take advantage of this kid's bravado. Getting outmaneuvered though. Social media sensation rolling through into a leg lock. He's got a leg lock applied. Here comes Hunter Quinn to save the day and keep this match going for now. Leg drop for Trevor. Inside Brandon Ace certainly does not have the size advantage going up against the mastodon, Maverick Flynn. This gorilla of a man. Oh, dropping Brandon Ace back first, down onto the concrete floor. There's no padding right there, man. Back in the ring, Hannibal looking for his Omega driver. Nails it. As we get a Psycho Drilla to Tristan Parker. A lucky rope break for Salvatore, and that gives Ace the time to get back into the ring and break up Hunter Quinn's pin. Lucky break there for the team of the Influence and Brandon Ace. Oh, Hunter Quinn, he's already a pretty ugly motherfucker, but only gonna get uglier after that, rolling on prettier. Ace gonna follow up on it. Crossface locked in. Crossface locked in on Hunter Quinn, and Hunter Quinn taps. No help from the boys. The Influence of Brandon Ace secure themselves a dub here tonight. Might not have been on purpose, but in the end there, we saw some great impromptu teamwork by the Influence and Brandon Ace. They honed in on Hunter Quinn and get the win. A big win at that for these three young men. Well, guys, we've got a potential banger coming up next. Could be a sleeper hit here on Shockwave episode 54, as it is damn good to see Troy Colt back on the weekly programming. You know, I'm a little bit upset I couldn't get him to come to Octane, but Madison Wright, you know, credit where it's due. She got herself a hell of a pick here with Troy Colt. And we heard from Troy Colt, of course, post Ascendance 11, his huge win against George King. A feel-good moment, no doubt, for Colt after all George King put him through the past few months. And he said, I'm not looking to miss any more time here in CMV. George King cost me months of my career. Nothing gonna stop me from showing up week in, week out from now on. And even though I'm sure he's still hurting after that unsanctioned match, no way he's at 100% here. He's making good on his word. And he is certainly being thrown into the deep end. No flotation device. As he takes on Bloody Justice, who of course, with the help of the Harvester at Ascendance 11, picked up the win against Blake Virtue. One of the bigger wins of BJ's CMB career. But Blake Virtue was just the beginning. The Harvester says, there are a great many who have wronged Bloody Justice here in CMV. There are a great many who must pay for their transgressions. The hit list, including more names. The question is, who's next? Who will the Harvester be coming for now that Blake Virtue's been taken care of? Well, tonight, Troy Colt just lucky he's got Bloody Justice in the ring. Doesn't have to deal with the Harvester because we saw what the Harvester is capable of at Ascendance 11. But a good start here by Bloody Justice, taking Troy Colt right up into the airplane spin. Dropping him rather unceremoniously. Open a scramble to get to his feet. Irish whip tosses him out onto the apron. Guys, still to come here tonight. The Bloody Brit is in action. And we've got that huge main event. Don't go anywhere. You got to see it. Peligro, Bison, one-on-one. Something just tells me that we're going to have an early match of the year contender in that one. But, of course, you can currently vote for Match of the Year, guys. The 11th annual CMV Glammy Awards have been posted on our Discord and Twitter. You can have your voice be heard. Vote. You have a week. Irish whip sending Bloody Justice into the corner. And coming up next, guys, we've got that long-awaited one-on-one confrontation between Mr. Green and Reese Matthews. Matthews has been waiting for his chance to put hands on Mr. Green. He gets his shot at long last here tonight. Gonna make the most of it, I'm sure. Troy Colt, Michinoku driver. You know, Troy Colt obviously wanting to stay true to his word that he won't miss another week of action here in CMB after spending 90% of the last few months on the shelf courtesy of George King. But you also know that he's hurting here. And he's going up against a determined Bloody Justice, doing all he can to stay in the fight. Reverse DDT. Elbow to the side of the head. Not just one, two of them. How about three of them? Now a quick pin attempt by Colt. Of course, with this brand split being looked at as a fresh start for many. And even though we've seen the Psycho Imperium already staking their claim to be next in line for a shot at Ricky Gelani's undisputed heavyweight championship, every superstar here on Shockwave looking to make themselves noticed, looking to send a message to Madison Wright. That's certainly what these two are looking to do here. Get themselves up the rankings. Runs right into a knee. Gonna stun Troy Colt just long enough, or maybe not. No, Irish whip. Off the ropes goes Colt. Drop down, back elbow. Gut-wrench suplex, just tossing Colt around. Pinpoint elbow, certainly having full control right now, watching as Colt gets to his feet. Stiff clothesline. Can take the head off any ordinary man. Colt luckily able to keep his head attached to his shoulders, but now Vintage Justice with the pump handle power slam, taking Colt on a little bit of a test drive right there. And he's had enough. Tombstone pile driver into the pin. Is it good night, Troy Colt? 1, 2, 3, it is. I said it. I said Troy Colt, no condition here tonight. But he wanted to make good on his promise that he wouldn't be missing any more time. Wait a minute, guys. Bloody Justice, come on, what did Troy Colt ever do to you? Troy Colt never did anything to Bloody Justice, but he's got a steel chair. Wait, what? What? Wait a minute, what? Is that the 10? What? Wait. What? Okay. The 10? What the hell is this all about? The 10 is back. That is the 10, right? I'm seeing things clearly. I'm not hallucinating. The 10. We haven't seen him since Fortune. Since the end of last season, but swooping in to save Troy Colt from potentially being put right back on the shelf at the hands of Bloody Justice. The 10 is back. Well, coming up next, guys, certainly a hell of a shockwave here post Ascendance 11, but we've still got so much more to get into here this evening, and that includes this next matchup. Mr. Green signing that contract now has to step into the ring one-on-one with Reese Matthews. No backup. Both these men signed that contract for the Hardcore War at Ascendance 11. That said, if First Class was victorious, then Mr. Green would earn the contract of Ogbjorn. Ogbjorn would essentially become property of Mr. Green. Would join his First Class lineup. But if Reese Matthews and his pals won the Hardcore War, then Mr. Green would have to step into the ring one-on-one with the total package. No stall. Oh, and what? As Mr. Green is making his way out here with his bajillion-dollar championship, Reese Matthews is wasting no time. He's waited too long to finally get his hands on Mr. Green. No bullshit. Assaulting the paragon of prosperity by jumping the bajillion-dollar champion as he was making his way down the ramp. But now Mr. Green able to fight back, sends Matthews into the ring, and the referee is going to allow this matchup to properly start. He has rung the bell. Well, Mr. Green, if he's going to have to put his dukes up here, then he is most certainly going to do just that. He ain't holding back. Neck breaker from Reese. Look at this. He's in his slacks. He's got a wife beater on. This man has been sitting on the edge of his seat since Ascendance 11. Salivating at the mouth, man, at the thought of getting his shot at Mr. Green at long last here tonight. No stalwart, no bogan bros, no bullshit. After all that Mr. Green has done to Reese Matthews over the last couple of months, stealing the bogan bros out from under him. And look at this now, Matthews gonna have just a little bit of fun at the expense of Mr. Green. Ripping off his fur coat, his top hat, sending him into the corner. Some right hooks from Reese. Sets him up in the ropes. Nothing but net, man. Moving in them slacks, boy. As he extends the hand of Mr. Green. And Mr. Green knows all about contracts, being the accomplished businessman he is. He knew he had no way out of this. He had to step into the ring. One-on-one with Reese Matthews. I mean, let's not act like Mr. Green is some jamoke. I mean, this is a dangerous guy in that ring. But the fact of the matter is, he is definitely less dangerous without his boys backing him up. Going to try to end this matchup as quickly as he can with a surprise small package, but only a 2 count as he goes into side control. Some stiff fists right to the bridge of Reese's nose. And don't think for a second that Mr. Green isn't coming into this matchup with some game plan. Right now he's got Reese in a dangerous position. Looks like he's just trying to pull him apart. Gliding off the kidneys of Reese Matthews. Slapping that knee. Could he already be calling for the check stump? Well, no, but there's a straight knee right between the eyes. Drops him down onto his knees, Mr. Green. Off the ropes he goes a million miles a minute. Boot right upside the head of Reese Matthews. He wanted this matchup, and he's getting all of Mr. Green here. Put into the corner, great quick counter by the Total Package, who now puts Mr. Green up on the top rope. Big old right hook, gonna knock him for a loop. Reese Matthews with a sit-out face buster from up top into the pin. How good would it feel? But the Red Fox not able to put Mr. Green away. Nails him with a reverse DDT. We haven't seen fire like this from Reese Matthews in quite a while. Of course, he's been largely a manager the past year. Only scarcely getting into the ring to compete. But he did at Ascendance 11. And with the help of Nick Avery and the Cold Stones Creamery, bested first class in the Hardcore War to earn this matchup. Oh, damn. Popped Reese Matthews right in the jaw there. Sends Reese back into the ring. Mr. Green talking a little bit of shit. Reese Matthews makes him pay by knocking him down to the outside. And now to the top rope. Bombs away! DDT! Holy shit! Even Reese Matthews says, God damn! Marking out to himself, oh, but the hard head of Mr. Green, allowing him to send Matthews back into the ring. Hey, hang on a second, guys. This is not an Extreme Rules match. And the ref is not going to let Mr. Green use that chair, turning his back. Mr. Green, right to the eyes, low blow. The ref was busy getting rid of the chair and didn't see it. Mr. Green, the ploy, takes him out. But he's not finished. Slaps the knee, he's calling for it. The dastardly villain. Check stub into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Mr. Green. Unbelievable. Beating Reese Matthews. Dastardly deeds from the paragon of prosperity. The ref had his back turned, and Mr. Green used that opening to low blow the Red Fox. Absolutely despicable, but what can you expect from Mr. Green? I told you that he had a backup plan, and that backup plan coming to fruition here tonight. Well, the hits just keep on coming this evening, my friends, because up next, we have got a one-on-one encounter for the ages as Shay Hoxton gets ready to go one-on-one with the Bloody Brit. Chris Andrews, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him come out here limping after his unforgettable London Street Fight Iron Man match at Ascendance 11. I mean, to say that Josh Wolf and the Bloody Brit beat the hell out of each other does not do it justice. Do yourself a favor, go and watch that match. I call it a match, but it was straight up a fucking fight and nothing less. I mean, these two tore apart the ringside area. Bloody Brick put Josh Wolf through the goddamn Minitron. By the way, not even going to tell you how much that cost. I will be billing Chris Andrews. Expect that bill in the mail very soon, Britt. Of course, in the end, ended up going into overtime, sudden death, and Chris Andrews, when all was said and done, the better man. Now that he has officially found his home on Shockwave, whatever bruises he might be harboring, gonna have to fight through the pain. And his opponent is certainly not gonna be taking it easy on him. The former undisputed world heavyweight champion in a foul mood, that's to be sure, after he was bested by Ricky Gelani in the main event of Ascendance 11. Hoxton hoping to bounce back at the expense of Chris Andrews here tonight. Like I was talking about before during the Bloody Justice Troy Colt match, it's a new beginning, a fresh start for many with this brand split. Hoxton's trying to forget about what happened in London, England, and trying to refocus on working his way back to a shot at the undisputed world heavyweight championship, his baby. Let's not look past what a match this could turn out to be. I'm hesitant to say a first-time encounter because we all know my vintage dashing memory, but I would wager a bet, were I a betting man, that this is the first time we are seeing Hoxton and the Bloody Brit meeting one-on-one in that ring. So here we go. Chris Andrews, Shea Hoxton, both out for a big win here tonight. And still to come up next, guys, our tertiary main event. Xander Slate going to be in action. We've also got triple threat tornado tag team matchup in our co-main event. That will see the Arsenal of Justice, the Uncut Gems, and the Orange Crush Girls vying for a shot at Shaw VW's Women's Tag Team Championship this upcoming episode of Octane. Of course, the Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag Team Championship match ended up going to a draw at Ascendance 11. So Shaw VW in need of challengers. We'll find out who gets the shot here tonight before we cap off what has been an insane show with Peligro and Bison one-on-one. Some big old punches there by Britt. And even more coming in, but Hoxton says, no thank you. It's the last thing Hoxton wants is to be reminded about the tragedy in London, England, having to face off in the ring with a Britt here tonight. Slammed in the corner, sent packing, and a desperate pin by the former president of the United States of America. All he gets is a 1 count, though. Keeps on the attack, using his knee to do some serious damage. And Chris Andrews, and now the token death grip applied. Vintage Hoxton trying to choke out Chris Andrews. No such luck. Sent off the ropes. Miscommunication on the rebound, though. That's going to leave the door open for Hoxton. Sends him into the corner, able to get them boots up, is Britt. Again down onto the knee. Of course, more of those punches to the side of the head, and forcing Hoxton to kiss the canvas as he tears at the arm of the former undisputed world heavyweight champion. His focus has certainly become that arm. Hammerlock back, suplex, coconut crunch. Trying to crack the skull of Hoxton. Nice shot of our referee's ass here. There you go. Get out of the way. we would never have referees like that in Octane. That's all I'll say. Big old power slam from Chris Andrews. He says it's over. Very well. Maybe. Big win for Chris Andrews, and Shay Hoxton's misfortunes continue here on Shockwave. The Bloody Brit scores a win. Hoxton can't get far enough away from London, England, anything to do with London, England. Chris Andrews with another fat dub. That's with a PH. As Hoxton tries to figure out what's next. Into our tertiary main event we go. Someone spilled a whole bunch of black paint on the canvas. Hopefully we can get that cleaned up before this matchup begins. We don't need our superstars slipping all over the place, but again, Shockwave for you. Would never happen on Octane. Just saying. But it is Xander Slate. One half of Click making their way to the ring. Of course, without the Unified World Tag Team Championship after the screw job in London, England, that saw Click and their best buddy Post Malone get one over on myself and the boys' Desolation. Look, I don't know if the referee was paid off or if there was just something in the water. Maybe Xander Slate has to be tested for some performance enhancement drugs. I don't know. All I know, that's a crock of shit what happened at Ascendance 11. Then Slate's big ego had to, along with Bob Luger, issue that open challenge for the Unified World Tag Team Championship, and, well, we see where it got them. That turmoil match, ending with the Influence becoming the new Unified World Tag Team Champions. I recognize that man! I recognize that man! That's Ted Dickens! That's Ted Dickens, my former arch rival. Move aside, Post Malone. What is he doing here? We haven't seen Ted Dickens in a long time.
Dickens. And I am back. But my return isn't the biggest return.
What is this guy on about?
No. There's a reason why I changed my name.
Who let this guy in the building? Todd Dickens? Todd? Why would he change his name? Wait a minute. Has Todd Dickens found himself a new client? Well, I guess it makes sense why he would change his name then, because there's only one Ted in CMV, and that's the Ted. The Ted is back. Hasn't been seen since the end of last season, guys, since Fortune, where he was defeated by Joseph Santos, a low point in the career of the Ted. And, well, I, along with many, under the impression that we were never going to see Ted again here in CMV. But the former global champion is back. The Ted is here. Why are you slumming it? with someone like Dickens, Ted. You could have asked me. I would have managed you. Todd Dickens. Unbelievable, but the Ted is back in CMV. And he has found himself a new mouthpiece as he goes up against an old rival in Xander Slate. I guess we'll find out quickly whether or not there's going to be any ring rust on the Ted, or if he's been keeping up with his training during his months away from CMV. I thought he had stayed in Mexico. After Fortune, he never got back on the plane. We were all asking, where the hell is he? Where did Ted go? We figured he was just on a beach maybe with a margarita. But no, apparently he was talking with Todd Dickens, cheering on his new client, Ted Buster! Immediately! A Ted Buster from the former global champion, and a knee right to the brazen nose. Why not another one? Xander Slate, I would say eyes wide, but more like eye wide. T-E-D! Out of nowhere, but I guess it's not enough to satiate the Ted here, sending a message that he is back, hitting another one, a second T-E-D, leading to the 1, the 2, and the 3. The Ted is back, and he's not alone with Todd Dickens. But wait, he's not finished. The Ted's not done. A post-match beatdown, stomping on Xander Slate. What has gotten into the Ted? Well, friends, it has been a whirlwind ride so far here on Shockwave episode 54, but we are not getting off this ride just yet. It's co-main event time, and of course in our main event, we still have Peligro one-on-one with Bison the Barbarian. But first, we got to find out which team will be challenging Shaw VW for the Women's Tag Team Championship this upcoming Wednesday on Octane. It is a triple threat Tornado Tag Team #1 contenders match as the Arsenal of Justice makes their way down to the ring. We saw at Ascendance 11 that fatal 4-way Tornado Tag Team Championship match unfortunately ended in a draw, which meant Shaw VW left London, England still the Women's Tag Team Champions, so in need of challengers. Joy, Justice, and Miasma, the former champions, eagerly wanting the gold back around their waists. Tis a new beginning. With the brand split, Madison Wright doing what she can here on the B Show for Shockwave. But Octane is the place to be, and I'll show you why. This upcoming Wednesday, do not miss it. We are just 4 weeks away from Battle Scars, which will be a Shockwave exclusive event. Probably not going to be very good. I mean, that's just me being honest. We all know I'm an honest guy. I always tell the truth. And a tweet, guys, from Carly Jenkins, and she says, light work tonight, me fears. Speaking like a pirate for some reason, but we'll go with it. And it could have been a crowning achievement for the Uncut Gems at Ascendance 11, but 'twas not to be. They aren't giving up on the chase yet, though. Alexia Diamond and Ruby Rattel looking to get their shot at Shaw VW on Octane. And you can be sure Maggie Shaw and Riley Van Wilson peeping this matchup. Triple threat Tornado Tag Team matchup. Not elimination rules. First fall gets the win. Pin or submission in that ring. And lastly, the Orange Crush Girls. Now Nakata and the Carly Jenkins. Now, we're going to have a problem because if the Ted hears about this, I don't think he's going to be too happy. There might be only one Ted, but there's also only one the. You know what I'm saying? Over these two young girls, man, stepping out onto the grandest stage of them all in London, England. I'm sure there were butterflies, but they brought the fight. Just as they're looking to do here tonight, I'm sure. Let's find out who's going to Octane to face our Shaw VW, Shaw VW for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Will it be the Arsenal of Justice, or will it be the Uncut Gems, or will it be the Orange Crush Girls? Immediately becomes a mosh pit as Miasma tosses Carly Jenkins into the corner, coming up from behind on Nakata, who kind of just shrugs her off. And instead goes for Alexia Diamond with a delayed brainbuster. Joy Justice sent out onto the apron. Scoop slam from Nakata. Gives Rattel trip out onto the apron, but doesn't see Diamond coming in for that inverted Tanahashi clothesline. Justice trying to find her footing as she gets knocked down at ringside. Carly Jenkins! Woohoo! She's feeling the energy coursing through her veins, and these fans are certainly letting her know that they're appreciative of her efforts. On their feet, and already a "This is awesome" chant. Elbow to the down Nakata as Jenkins tosses Joy Justice back into the ring. The Diamond's waiting for her. Nakata off the ropes. Beautiful springboard crossbody into the pin, and very nearly earning the Orange Crush Girls that Women's Tag Team Championship match. Well, Joy Justice looking for a weapon. I don't think that this is a no disqualifications match, but perhaps I'm wrong, because Joy Justice has grabbed a ladder and uses it to bash in the face of Ruby Rattel. Oh, but then pays for it. Dropped onto the ladder with that DDT. Luckily for Joy, she's got a hard head, literally and figuratively. Able to remain upright. Carly Jenkins continuing her wild run here. Alexia Diamond wing clipper. Will lay out the matriarch of the Justice family, Rattel. Getting out of the way, allowing Diamond. Russian leg sweep into that octopus stretch. This is vintage Alexia Diamond right here. Does she haven't won? Oh, I thought that Joy Justice had tapped. I thought the ref was calling for the bell, but no. As skids as the former Women's World Champion. And right into that Justice family staple, pump handle power slam. As vintage as it gets. Carly Jenkins. Short arm drop kick. To the outside she goes, so I guess confirmed now, no disqualifications, no countouts either here. We must have a winning team. Jenkins brings out a table. She's giving these fans what they want. Everybody decided to have a bit of fun at ringside. Although it is not false count anywhere, I can say that with certainty. It's a pin or a submission in the ring that gets you the dub here. Maggie Shaw and RBW awaiting the winning team on Octane this upcoming Wednesday. Oh, well, that's pretty fortunate. Now Nakata thrown into the ring at the feet of Alexia Diamond. Gonna make the most of it. Jeez, trying to pull out her hair here. Alexia Diamond is just mean. She's got mean offense. Miasma, though, catching Rattel from behind and just fucking hoofs her overhead. Flying out of the ring, boy. Oh, Unprettier! The rolling Unprettier frantically into the pin. A double pin from the Uncut Gems. Alexia's doesn't work out, and neither does Rattel's. Now they're going to focus on Miasma, using a numbers advantage here. One of Tailcoat Val's prize puppets. Outnumbered, and now we got a Fujiwara armbar. Now Nakata not interested in helping out Miasma there. Gonna come and help out her tag team partner at ringside, back in the ring. Alexia Diamond launching Miasma into the corner, full steam ahead. Grabs them bare feet. Kick followed up by a sliding German suplex. But before she gets back into the ring, Diamond gonna grab a steel chair. Oh! Oh, to Carly Jenkins. And again while she's down. A third time though, Jenkins to her feet, kicks that chair right out of Diamond's hands. And a little bit of help from Nakata. Jenkins going after Miasma, tornado DDT. That was a very interesting DDT right there by Alexia Diamond. I can confidently say I've never seen a DDT hit like that before. Joy Justice back into the ring. Nobody wants to join her though. Nobody wants to have fun with Joy Justice. What a shame. Alexia Diamond feeding now Nakata to Joy Justice. And more than happy is the matriarch to take full advantage. The Spider Spike! The Arsenal of Justice looking to be named #1 contenders. About as close as it gets right there. Joy's now finished in Nakata. Far from out of the woods. Looking for the go-home driver. Great reversal by now. Just rushing at Joy Justice. Overzealous, and hopefully that overzealousness doesn't cost her. Butterfly suplex straight out the textbook. Meanwhile, we've got a fight here going up the ramp. Miasma, Alexia Diamond, Lee Carly Jenkins now joined by Ruby Rattel in the ring, kicking it old school with that pile driver. Nakata looking for some more plunder. But Ruby Rattel catching her from behind, saying not so fast, tosses her into the ring. Detonation kick, barefoot. I think she got a big toe in the mouth of Alexia Diamond there. Everybody getting back into the ring one by one. #1 contendership on the line. Winning team here will challenge Shaw BW for the gold this Wednesday at Octane. Nakata with that bridging tiger suplex, a 2 count only though. Nakata again under the ring. Brings out a sledgehammer actually, right to the gut of Alexia Diamond. Trying to pulverize her is now Nakata in the ring. Joy Justice, go home driver into the pin. 1, 2. But it won't be enough to dispatch Lee Carly Jenkins. Nasty powerbomb. Ruby Rattel trying to blindside. The matriarch easier said than done though. She gets a taste of those headbutts. Like I said, Joy Justice, hard-headed. Back kick, snapping the neck. Joy Justice, Rattel saying not so fast. Jenkins able to take advantage. Tossing Rattel into the corner. Fights free though. Knee to the gut, kick across the chest, spinning back up, will take her off her feet for a knee to the jaw. Big clothesline at ringside. Jenkins just will not stay down though. Rattel, double knees to the back of the head. Jenkins with eyes in the back of her head. Stays out of harm's way. Miasma's got the sledgehammer right to the ass of Alexia Diamond. Joy goes for the pin. 1 count is all she gets. One-handed spinebuster. Joy Justice is laying everyone out left and right now. The leg knee drop. Tell trying to give Alexia Diamond a chance to get back to her feet, but Nakata making that an impossibility. Vertical suplex for Diamond. Nakata taking on both of the Uncut Gems right now. Numbers getting catching up to her or not. Super kick. 1, 2. Oh man. Ruby Raquel confident there in her partner. Luckily the confidence pays off this time. Miasma. Oh no! Goes below the belt. Does Alexia Diamond. A shot to where the sun don't shine. Willing to do whatever she has to do to win this matchup to earn that championship opportunity. George Justice waiting in the wings. Spider Spike! Miasma to the top. Alexia Diamond trapped in between the two. Go home driver inadvertently broken up. Still goes for the pin though. 1, 2. Now Miasma getting frustrated and that animalistic instinct starting to come out. Choke slam? Diamond says, I don't think so. The wing clipper into the pin. 1, 2. Now it's frustration boiling over for Alexia Diamond. Floating pain. Digging her knee into the lower back of Miasma. Gets hoisted to her feet, able to block that punch. Up against the ropes, nowhere to go. Back body drop, though, eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Gonna join the fun at ringside. Jenkins throws her right back into the ring, though. Coming a little bit of a alleyway brawl here in front of the announce table as these three teams jock for control. Gotta make sure my W's safe. The W locked out and secure. All right, getting a little too close now for comfort. Steel chairs getting thrown every which way. Looks like a fucking tornado hit the arena. Oh, big kick to the head from Raquel to Miasma. Miasma survives, perhaps not for much longer. Big knee right across the jaw. Into the corner, picks herself up. Raquel staying on her though, like peanut butter on jelly. Misses that kick. Leaves the back door open. Miasma tries to take advantage. Counters. The unprettier. Scrambles as quickly as she can. 1, 2, 3, and the Uncut Gems. Wait, what? Is this elimination? Wait a minute. Is this elimination? Okay, I wasn't told. Cool, man. Cool. Just keep me in the dark. Not like the commentator has to know what's going on in the show. Madison Wright sabotaging me. This is what I'm talking about. This is why Octane is going to be the place of transparency, of fairness, of integrity. The three I's. Integrity, intelligence, and the other one, whatever it is. So I guess this is elimination, which means that Miasma has been eliminated. So it's down to Joy Justice on behalf of the Arsenal of Justice. If they want to earn that championship opportunity this Wednesday on Octane. Ribs first, Ruby Raquel is thrown into the barricade. V. Carly Jenkins Might have the number of Alexia Diamond here. Doesn't act quick enough, though. And Diamond taking full advantage. The octopus stretch. Cinched in deep. But Carly Jenkins refuses to quit. Hurt, but able to get to her feet. Locks that punch. A barrage of kicks to the chest. And that last one goes right to the back of Diamond's head. Now Nakata not allowing her to escape. Good teamwork here by the Orange Crush girls. Everybody back into the ring now. Elbow to the jaw, gonna rock Raquel. Response in kind though. Big old boot. Go home driver. Jenkins counters with a DDT. And stacks her up. Powerbomb onto the table. 1, 2. Joy Justice keeping her head above the water. Jenkins watching as she struggles to pick herself up there in the corner, ripping and tearing at her arm like a rabid animal. Just gonna gingerly walk around the corner. Harley Jenkins has some power, man. Got that low-key strength. Right now, go to the top rope. You couldn't ask for more perfect positioning. 450 splash. 1, 2, 3, and goodbye, Joy Justice. So that means the Arsenal of Justice now completely eliminated. It is down to the Uncut Gems and the Orange Crush girls to see who gets the shot at Shaw VW this Wednesday on Octane. Now over the top, lays out Ruby Raquel. Alexia Diamond hoping to take advantage of a hurt Carly Jenkins here. That's exactly what she's fixing to do. Stalking her from behind. Russian leg sweep leads into that octopus stretch. Raquel keeping Nakata busy. No help for Jenkins here. And she taps, she has to, no choice. Raquel now with a pin on Nakata. Now a pin from Alexia Diamond. They're almost angry that Nakata dares to fight back here. Diamond though, with the octopus stretch. Now to Nakata. Tries to hang in there, but try as she might. Nowhere to go, has to tap, and the Uncut Gems And I just received word, guys, we were supposed to see here tonight Hakiko challenge Astrid Stern for the Rising Star Championship. Unfortunately, that match could not happen as Stern missed her flight. But it will happen next episode of Shockwave. As Peligro still, as can be seen, the Anarchy Champion, retaining that title against Paul Moda at Ascendance 11. Paul Moda told us all that he was going to show Peligro in the CMV Universe what true anarchy looked like. But in the end, another massive win for Peligro, another notch in his belt as he builds his legacy as one of the greatest anarchy champions of all time, going up against someone who also had a pretty memorable win at Ascendance 11, the Barbarian, victorious in the shortest Ascendance match in CMV history, less than 20 seconds, defeating Amare Rivers. And as this is a fresh start for a great many in that locker room, the Barbarian looking to return to his dominant ways. And bring Peligro's winning streak to a painful end here tonight. This is the age-old battle, guys. It's the speed, the agility of Peligro going up against the brute force, the unparalleled power of Bison the Barbarian. You know, we've got the potential to break 2 records here. Because, of course, Peligro has his super kick record. Bison has his powerbomb record. We'll see who hits their patented maneuver first. Well, Bison, with the first strike, that punch to the gut, and instantly resorts to that power advantage, tossing Peligro overhead like a rag doll. Don't be so quick to count out Peligro, though, guys. Hell of a year this man has had. Hell of a last few months, specifically as the Anarchy Champion. Wow, what a reversal by Bison. Swatting Peligro out of the air as if he were like a gnat buzzing around. Bison doing what Bison does best. Back body drop, gonna send him down to the outside. Bison almost like, come on, I dare you to get back into the ring, which Peligro most certainly does. It's not hyperbole. I'm not messing around when I say Peligro has been one of the better Anarchy champions in recent years. He's beaten some of the biggest names in CMV today, retaining that Anarchy championship. And a win against Bison here would certainly go a long way in solidifying himself as one of the better Anarchy champions in CMV history. I'll take a little bit of a bite out of the finger there of Bison. You know, I have heard Bison meat is quite delicious. Looking up to Bison, off the ropes he goes. Springboard savate kick and a stomp to the hand. Certainly going to want to try to keep Bison grounded here, but obviously that's easier said than done as Bison fights back. Full Nelson slam, dropping the Anarchy champion. Looked like he attempted to roll out, but Bison stops him with a pin attempt. Only gets a 1 count, though. Up out of the shoulders, going to be going for a ride. Rope burn across the chest of the Anarchy champion. Now a wheelbarrow neck breaker. It has been all Bison. The opening minutes of this matchup. Brain Buster Doesn't look like it's going to be getting any better. Peligro, we've seen how dominant he has been, but his dominance, when matched up against the dominance of Bison, it is no match. It's unmatched. Now looks to take him down with the Bison Breaker. Dashed the hopes and dreams of Amare Rivers at Ascendance 11, but it ain't enough for Peligro here tonight. We eviscerate her to keep down the Anarchy champion. 1, 2, 3, and there you go. That's what happens when you step into the ring against the Barbarian. Peligro didn't even hit a single super kick. Know who you're playing with. This is a reinvigorated Bison. A refocused Bison. And perhaps a more dangerous than ever before Bison, the Barbarian.